Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar. Look, I really appreciate your attendance, and for those of you who are watching this as a recording, congratulations on your decision to understand and learn a bit more about cryptocurrency. And specifically tonight, I want to talk about maximizing your crypto journey and what is your exit strategy, which is probably the most important part of this conversation, because ultimately you will be exiting the positions in your purchase at some point in time. So what I'd like to talk a little bit about is what's happened today, which is very exciting. My big motivator in cryptocurrency is to help people understand the industry, provide some free education and confidence building around cryptocurrency. And when I see the markets go down, I'm extremely happy because it means that you get the opportunity to buy coins cheaper than yesterday or the day before or last week. And I know that the trend is very positive. So little corrections like this give us opportunities, but if you are a medium to long-term purchaser and holder and income generator from cryptocurrency, then today is a good day for you. So as you can see, we've had a really good drop down to 5.7% today with Bitcoin. Now, if that was the traditional share market, everyone would be freaking out, but we don't freak out about these things. We go, yes, happy days. The price is going down, good chance to buy some more. We're sitting at a $24,000 Bitcoin. We're looking at a $732 Ethereum, and the other blue chip coin that we really like to talk about is Litecoin at $100 neat, pretty much. So we've had some good moves down, and like I said, the trend is positive. So if we look at the trend of just Bitcoin itself, and I'll talk a bit about this during the presentation. So we'll go to the 1 month chart. So as you can see, the trend down here a month ago, it was sitting at, well, it's not going to show us today. There you go. It's not going to show a bet. It was about $22,000, $23,000 a month ago. Now we've had some good highs up here, about 26K. And of course, we've gone down to that 24K today. So look, it's a good day for people who are buying blue chip coins, and for me personally, they're the ones that I love the most. So I'm a blue chip coin holder myself, and I think that's the best way to go. But I'm just going to quickly go over to a screen share and just go through a very quick PowerPoint about maximizing your cryptocurrency journey, which is really important, making sure you understand what is going on in crypto, what are the buying and selling signals, what are good coins or tokens. So some are coins, Bitcoin's a coin, everything else is a token. So if you didn't know that, where's the risk in cryptocurrency? Why are people selling gold bullion? Now, that's a good question. You know, gold bullion tended to be the safest thing to have around, but a lot of people are selling gold bullion. When should you exit from your position on your initial purchase from cryptocurrency? And the most important thing at the end is, what is your tax strategy about exiting cryptocurrency? So I think that's good to work from the end point all the way through to where you are now on your beginning journey in cryptocurrency. We expect you, and I expect you, to make some really good money in cryptocurrency, medium to long term, but ultimately you have to establish a good tax strategy to minimize the implications of you making a lot of money in cryptocurrency. My name's Andrew Scolari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I've been teaching people, helping people understand about cryptocurrency for over 5 years now. I love the industry. I love what the industry does. I love what the industry stands for, and I'm helping you understand my industry. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer investment, financial, or trading advice. Do your own due diligence. Consult your financial advisor. My word of warning is, if they do not own, hold, or know about cryptocurrency, then they are not qualified to give you advice. Seek some professional advice in the area that you want. If you want to talk to someone about your animal, you talk to a vet, not a doctor. If you want to talk to someone about cryptocurrency, talk to someone who actually owns cryptocurrency and understands the industry, not someone who has no idea and giving you an opinion, even though I've got a PhD on the wall. So that is my word of advice. I changed accountants because they didn't know about crypto. My new accountant does, so that's why I moved my professional advice person. Now, what is going on in crypto? That's the biggest question that you have to ask. You know, you're looking at this from the outside, you go, what the hell is going on? And we all know that things are going on. We just don't understand or have the confidence to get involved. So the first wave happened, the adoption wave happened back in December 2017 when one Bitcoin got to $26,000. Right, everyone woke up, the media, the Homer Simpson, the newsman, Koshi, all the important people that you want to go to your financial advice said go buy Bitcoin up until Christmas time. And of course, then they changed their mind because the scripts were changed and told us to sell it. So it went down to 4,300. So at that point there was no financial institutions getting involved with crypto. So as of mid 2019, so only just on 12 months ago, the largest financial institutions heavily invested in cryptocurrency platforms. So now they have a safe place to invest and trade in cryptocurrencies and store cryptocurrencies. So you've got companies like Fidelity, BlackRock, and Grayscale. They are the biggest financial institutions investing in cryptocurrency now. They have trillions of dollars under management, and they are actively moving that money into cryptocurrency. And Grayscale has put in over $1.4 billion into cryptocurrency since May. That is a few dollars. So those coins are locked up in trusts. So they're not being spent, they're just being stored on the Grayscale ecosystem. So people own those. So on top of that, it's driven the Bitcoin price, the Litecoin price, up to about $19,000. That's what the institutions have done so far with their minimal involvement in the last 12 months. Now we've had these consumer organizations like Visa, PayPal, MasterCard, and of course the big one opening up in January next year is Facebook. So these companies here are for consumers. We are consumers. We want to know, well, where can we spend it? Well, these platforms are allowing us to spend cryptocurrencies. And because PayPal got involved with only cryptocurrency just a number of weeks ago, the Bitcoin price has moved very quickly from 19,000 Australian up to $26,000. But with all markets, they do go up and down. So we're having a bit of correction right now, but it is all sort of part of our marketing strategy and what's happening in the market. So the consumer platforms are now opening and being built, allowing everyone to get involved and buy cryptocurrency. So we're going to expect a lot of people to get involved with cryptocurrency through 2021. And of course, with the institutions and the consumer platforms, this J curve that we're looking at is going to be quite significant through 2021 and beyond. Now, what are the buy and sell signals of cryptocurrency? So as you can see back here, where are we? Oh, back in the chart, sorry. Back in the chart I initially showed you is Bitcoin's had a bit of a correction. So is it a good time to sell your Bitcoin yesterday or buy Bitcoin today? So the way that we do things in cryptocurrency, we're medium to long-term purchasers, investors, and we want to hold on to cryptocurrency for the long term and create really good wealth. So there's no really good or bad time to buy crypto, whether it's going on a high today or we're having a reset like we are today. You know, it's no bad time to buy Bitcoin because our trend is very, very positive. It's always going to be a very good trend. And when do you sell? You sell when you have no other avenue open to you to get money. That's when you should be selling. You know, I look at cryptocurrency like the beginnings of a real estate boom. Real estate booms don't happen over 5 minutes, they happen over decades. The Aussie real estate market is absolutely at an all-time high. It's a big bubble, but it's been blowing up for 30 years since back in 1992 to right now, and it's still going up higher. So I look at all my cryptocurrency purchases like real estate. So we are long-term wealth creators looking at buying this different asset class for the long term and creating some really long-term safe wealth. So there's no good time to sell crypto except when you really, really need it. And even then, find something else to sell. You know, the only good time to sell crypto is when you have no other option right now. We are going to experience some very big growth through 2021 and over the next few years in the blue chip currencies. There will be other coins that have more risk, but the blue chips are very, very solid. So find something else that you really can liquidate into cash, but leave your crypto alone. So that is what I am doing. I don't sell my crypto. I just hold on, buy more until I really, really need it, or there's no other alternative available to me. Now, what are good coins, or like I said, tokens? So Bitcoin is a coin, everything else is a token. So the blue chip bundle that the Daxi platform offers has got the Litecoin, it's got the Ethereum, and it's got Bitcoin. These are the three blue chip coins that PayPal is selling, plus Bitcoin Cash, but these are part of our blue chip bundle. It's always great to get involved with a portfolio investment on your entry point into crypto, get you interested in use cases for Litecoin, get you interested in the use case of Ethereum, and also the use case of Bitcoin. And of course, you want that very big growth coin as part of your portfolio to balance out everything and get some good money rolling back into your account medium to long term. And the other one that the Daxi platform is precious metal. So in times of disruptions, and we're having a very big disruption right now, it's also very good to get involved with precious metal. So a lot of people may not trust or want to buy general cryptocurrencies, but they want to buy some precious metals. So these metals are actually platinum, silver, and gold tokens, plus of course some Daxi coin attached to that as well. So you're actually buying real metals that is tokenized, that is held in trust for you. If you want it, you can convert it to real metal if you choose to. And the good thing about having a token is that you can use these tokens freely to send between each other at whatever value you want to send. So that's also a really good option as well. So these are the tokens that I purchased. These are the tokens and coins that I think are the safest ones that are going to give you good growth. They're not going to explode 1,000% in 5 minutes like some promises are, but they've got great liquidity, they've got great usability, and they've got long-term security, safety, and helping you understand more about cryptocurrency until you are more confident. Now, why are people selling gold bullion? Now, we just talked about a precious metal bundle, but there's a lot of reports coming out now that people are selling a lot of gold bullion and moving it over to cryptocurrency. You might want to understand that things are changing in gold bullion believability, usability, and of course, being able to transfer it. We have better options. So just 12 months ago, 1 ounce of gold was worth $2,151. That's getting pretty high. Now, 12 months on, it's worth $2,400, nearly $2,500 an ounce. It does fluctuate up and down a little bit, not much, but the trend is pretty good with it. So the trend in the last 12 months is 15%. Now, if you had a self-managed super fund producing 15%, who would be happy? Everyone would be happy with that return if it was a self-managed super fund or a super fund or a bank deposit returning at 15%. Now, the problem with gold and silver is it's not that easy to transfer. It's not that easy to liquidate. It actually costs you money to liquidate it. And there's technologies allowed us to do something different. So if you look at why are people buying Bitcoin, this is the Bitcoin chart for the same period. So 12 months ago, 1 Bitcoin was worth just over 10,000 Australian dollars. I didn't change this. It's worth $24,000 now. So this is only yesterday's pricing, but it was worth 25,800 yesterday. That's 153%. So if we factor in it's down at 24,000, it might be 140% dearer now than it was 12 months ago, compared to 15% in gold. If you have Bitcoin, it's transferable very easy. People see a number on a screen, so they believe the number. So it's a lot easier for them to understand where the value comes from, easier for you to transfer the value. So that is why people are selling bullion. Bitcoin is easier to store. You can either store it on an exchange with a good security rating or on a private ledger, like a nano ledger or a Trezor. It's easy to transfer. Press a few buttons and it's sent. Scan a QR code and it's sent. And it's very easy to use. Like I said, these new payment consumer platforms like PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, and Square are all allowing us to spend our Bitcoin. I hope you're not spending your Bitcoin at $24,000. I want you to spend it at 50. People are now used to digital and associate the value of a number on a screen. So when you send them a number, they will believe the number to be true and accurate. If you receive a gold coin, you don't know if it's 24 karat or 14 karat. You don't know the weight of it. You don't even know if it is real gold or not. So no one really associates value to the real metal in gold anymore. Gold is difficult to store, transport, and use. People don't see the value in precious metals unless it's on a screen anymore. So it's not a usable currency anymore. It's just a store of value. When we have tokenized coins like the Daxi platform offers, then those tokenized coins allow us to use real gold, real silver, and real platinum as currency now. Easy to store, easy to transport, just not going to have the growth of the blue chip currencies, but they are very, very safe. Now, when should you exit your crypto? Now, that is a bit of a problem. So the Bitcoin and Ethereum, most people get involved with those two coins when they first start their journey into cryptocurrency. Of course, wave one was a great time, according to Homer Simpson and the weatherman and Koshi, to buy cryptocurrency. Then they changed their mind and everything went to hell. But we are through that period now. We now have a lot of institutional support. We have consumer support, and we actually have government support now with cryptocurrency. So the second wave is happening. So when should you exit? You should exit when you really, really need. You should exit your coins and buy other coins when you have developed enough confidence in your knowledge to make an informed decision when to swap your asset to another asset when you believe it's going to grow faster than what you presently own. So you either need the cash and you're desperate for the cash and you need to change it, or you sell your Bitcoin when you believe that as a percentage, your Bitcoin's going to grow slower than Ethereum or another coin that you're investigating and doing your own due diligence of. That's when you should be exiting the cryptocurrency, when you believe that what you're looking at is going to grow faster than what you presently own. You can't do that when you first get involved with cryptocurrency. You probably shouldn't do that within your first 12 months of getting involved with cryptocurrency, because there's a lot of people out there that are talking about cryptocurrencies. Unless you see the traps in their conversation, and the first question you should be asking is, what is the use case of that cryptocurrency? What it is used for? How big is the problem it is solving? And how solid is the company behind the solution that they're proposing to fix? So once you understand those three questions, then you can consider exchanging what you hold for another asset. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum are the fantastic starts into cryptocurrency. Of course, the Daxi platform, in my opinion, with the Daxi coin being around for 5 years, 3 years, very solid coin as a speculative coin that is going to grow in value because of the crowdfunding involved with it. But understanding that you need to develop your knowledge, skill, and confidence about cryptocurrency before you exchange your blue chip coins for any other coins that are promised to you by your family, friends, and people you come in contact with on a daily basis. And the last area I want to talk a little bit about is tax. What is your tax strategy about exiting crypto? It's really, really important that my expectation is for you to make a lot of capital gain with your cryptocurrency. Now, if you've held property for 30 years and it's been invested for 30 years, you have to make sure that you minimize your tax component around that. Right, talk to your accountant. So the ATO is very, very transparent in its ability to look at your cryptocurrency purchases. So they know that you've bought crypto, that you've sold crypto, whether you've done it the last 5 minutes or 5 years ago. The whole nature of cryptocurrency is transparency. So if you're on a Daxi exchange, they know you've bought cryptocurrency 5 years ago, 3 years ago, last month, and they know that there's a profit involved and they want to tax you on that profit. You have to make sure you report your capital gain. So capital gains tax is not paid on passive income that you haven't realized. So if you purchased a Bitcoin at $10,000 12 months ago and you still hold the same Bitcoin now, it's worth $24,000, there is no tax on it. The only time you pay tax is when you convert it to a different asset. So if you sell your Bitcoin over for Ethereum, there's a tax event. You have to report the profit on that transaction to the ATO through your accountant and pay capital gains tax on it. The great advantage of having cryptocurrency in a personal or trust or super is that if you hold that coin for longer than 12 months and then you convert the coin over, you only pay tax on half the profit, which is really important to know. So if you've got a $10,000 coin and it's now worth $24,000 and you sell it, you've made $14,000 capital gain. If you've done that under 12 months, you pay your nominal tax rate, which ranges from 0 up to 47%, depends on your income level. So on that $14,000, if you sell your cryptocurrency under 12 months, you pay the full nominal tax rate on the $14,000. But if you've held on to that cryptocurrency for longer than 12 months, you only pay your nominal tax rate on $7,000. Who likes that idea? I think that's a great idea, but you've got to hold on to your cryptocurrency medium to long term, not 50 years, minimum of 12 months, especially if it's in your own name in a trust or a super fund. That capital gains tax does not work at all if it is a company and you're buying it through a company. There's other tax advantages of having a company, but the capital gains discount does not apply to a company. So make sure you see your accountant. Make sure you understand what your nominal tax rate is. Understand that if you sell a lot of cryptocurrency, how it's going to affect your end of year tax on that individual transaction or long term. Because there are many tax strategies you can put in place that minimize your tax. So trust funds, companies, self-managed super funds, making sure you understand the implications of selling your cryptocurrency, whether it's in a small amount, whether that amount goes into debt, whether that amount goes into a company, trust, or self-managed super fund. There's lots of things to consider when you're exiting your cryptocurrency portfolio and converting to a different asset, or you're converting it into cash. So be very, very aware of that and make sure you report it to your accountant and talk to them properly, because it is very important, because the ATO does know that you have cryptocurrency, and if you don't report it properly, then you may get in trouble. Now, I like what Daxi's put together as a 3 bundle program. So the 3 portfolio bundles, we've got the Wealth Builder bundle with the blue chips, very safe, secure, liquid coins, plus the Daxi coin, and you get 10% extra on top of that particular purchase. You've got Wealth Protection, which is all about precious metals. So people that may not want to risk themselves getting involved with blue chips may want to get involved with that bundle there and just own those precious metals. I'm not too sure what silver's gone up in the last 12 months. I think it's more like 60 or 70% in the last 12 months, but I know gold has gone up 15%. So that's a good return compared to what super companies are actually paying people, especially in the last couple of months. And you got the Wealth Transformation and the DAC pack. The DAC pack does give you an extra 50% bonus. And I do know that the DAC pack is being phased out very soon, and that will not be available. So you won't be able to buy DAC coins at a discount off the company anymore. So the DAC coin is a very good purchase right now, because it is part of that crowd finance platform that's being built next year. Thank you very much for your learning and being open to learning. Plan for the future, but you have to take action now in learning. Make sure you do as much learning, ask enough questions, get back to the person that shared this video with you, understand cryptocurrency. And as I did a bit of a talk with a lot of business people today, out of a room of sort of 25 people, 5 or 6 people had cryptocurrency, 5 or 6 people had more than doubled their money in the last 12 months, and everyone else had missed the boat because they hadn't taken action in learning. So congratulations on watching the video tonight. For more information, go to Dacxi.com, go to the what we do tab, and go through that customer learning area, understand more about cryptocurrency. Go there, learn about it, go to the Daxi Global Facebook page, the Daxi Global YouTube page, plug into some learning, watch a few YouTubes here and there, making sure that when you're listening to someone promoting cryptocurrency, they're not just promoting the coin that they think is good for them and there's no other portfolio investment attached to it. So thank you very much for your time. I look forward to helping you understand more about cryptocurrency, and go see your accountant, ask good tax advice. And if they don't have crypto, then I'm more than happy to help them understand the tax implications around crypto as well. So all the best. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.